Hello and welcome back to some more Pokemon Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke. And hopefully this time we do not fail as much because I did some off-screen training. Both of our Pokemon are level 16. And thankfully Psy learned Confusion. So now we can hit Ghost types and we should have no problem taking down these trainers. So let's go back to that stupid trainer with the Mischievous. I actually just finished training these guys, and I just was getting into it and really felt like recording an episode. And I did the sidebar test earlier today, and those are going to be included. Like I stated before, um, that's just kind of the rough draft, but I will be using it for this episode because I do like the overall way they look, even though I know things are kind of off-center and things aren't lined up well and all that, but I don't know. I just like the way they look overall. And if you don't know how, I didn't beat this guy, did I? Oh, apparently I did. Um, but, yeah. So, oh, this is the person with the Mischievous, and I just ran into the grass. I keep getting sidetracked while talking, but what I was trying to say was I do like the overall way they look. They will probably be replaced by something that looks a lot better, but for tonight, I'm going to use them because I don't mind how they look, and I don't think they look bad. I mean, I don't think they look great, but I don't think they look bad either, so I'll go ahead and include them. If you don't know how the system's going to work already, basically on the left bar, which, yes, I know the static is still there in the background probably, because I'm hearing it, and I'm also not going to be using noise removal because it didn't work very well last time, and yeah, I guess we'll just, I'm trying to get it to stop staticking, but it's not working. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm not going to filter out background noise because last time it just destroyed the audio and it didn't even work all that well. This background noise still popped in every once in a while. And so you're going to have to deal with the loud humming noise in the background. I already did a little bit of a test recording and it doesn't sound that awful. I mean, it's loud for background noise, but it's not all that bad, I wouldn't say. So hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. And yeah, here we go. We get to battle this Mischievous again, which we should one-shot with Confusion. Boom. We can finally hit that thing. And yep, we one-shotted it, considering we're 13 levels higher than it, because freaking neither of my Pokemon learned a single not normal type move until, well, besides Sand Attack, until level 16 was the first level that Psy would learn something that wasn't normal. And Heracross, Jeebus, as he is nicknamed in this, I don't think he learns a bug-type move till somewhere in the 20s or 30s, so looks like we're just going to be using Psy for taking down stuff like Ghost types for now. But there should be a breeze with level 16 Pokemon against trainers this week, because I'm pretty much already prepared for the gym. And Faulkner's not all that hard if I remember from Crystal. The one thing that I am not looking forward to, though, that I bet a lot of you are probably thinking of, is freaking Whitney's Miltank. I am not looking forward to Whitney's Miltank. That thing is just... Another problem I do see, though, with having such high-level Pokemon is catching Pokemon in the wild. It's going to be kind of difficult. Oh, we're in Dark Cave, and obviously it's dark, but we're going to walk up and down. Do we get into battle? Yeah. Weedle. If it was a Caterpie, I'd like it, but it's not. So, Tackle, we're probably going to one-shot it. Yep. Looks like no Pokemon out of Dark Cave for us. Not like there is anything special there anyways. But like I said, yeah, that's going to be a problem catching wild Pokemon, because even Tackle, one-hit KOs most of the wild stuff in these areas. So yeah, gonna check this for berry, bitter berry. Okay, don't know what that does. I have no idea what most of the berries do, to be honest. Like, I know orangeberry and custard berry and stuff like that, but I don't even know if that's a thing in these games, because it's just like poison cure berry and stuff. And so, I'm not sure how it works. I know the Pokeball is always good. Um, but anyways, I don't think I finished explaining it actually, was how the system's going to work. On the left, it'll show the Pokemon and the Pokeball that they were caught with, and on the right, it'll show the badges, and there'll be a little bubble, and if it's empty, that means we haven't gotten that badge, and if it has a check, that means we have received that badge. And that's just how it's going to work. Nothing too special. Just a little formula I threw together, and I made those, and well, let's see, I've been working on I've been working on different rough drafts and stuff for several hours today, but I didn't come up with those alone, because me and Dark Deception were working on getting the first couple of tries done, and none of them worked at all, but then after he went offline and stuff, I went ahead and just put these together by myself, and took me 20 minutes? No, more than that, probably half an hour, maybe. I'm not sure exactly how long it took me. It didn't take me all that long to make these, which is why they don't look that great, because I didn't put all that much time into them, because I was just trying to kind of get something to be at least as kind of a rough draft for now, so I have something. And yeah. So these trainers are like way too easy, because no, I don't want to switch, because Sai is just one-shotting everything. He's a freaking level 3 Slowking, and I'm just gonna, even though, like, I mean, sure, Slowking can be pretty defensive, but when I'm 13 levels higher than it, I don't think it really makes a difference. Switch is Gligar. I thought it said Gengar, so that's, oh well. Tackle. Enemy Gligar fainted. Alright, so this is going to be really easy right now, at least. But like I said, I see a problem with catching wild Pokemon in the future, but not like we are going to need too much at the moment. Because, wait, is this a different route? Hold on, I need to check. What route am I on? Pokegear. Map. Whoopsie. Alright, so I was at Cherry Grove. I went to Route 30, and then I went to Route 31. Let me see, where's the transition? Because I don't know if I've tried to catch Pokemon in 31 yet. Alright, Pokegear. Still in 31. And I believe I ran into a Pokemon here already. So, yeah, 31's done, I believe. Not like I'd be able to catch anything with this high-level Pokemon at this point, but whatever. Run into another wild Pokemon. Let's see what it is. A Meowth. Wow, I haven't seen those on this route yet. If I've even seen anything. I'm trying to remember. I think I've ran into something on this route. I just don't know if I was paying attention to whether it was possible for me to catch it or not. Not a big deal. Let's just move on. Alright. Looks like we made it. Well, what is this guy staring at? Okay. Useless information about Faulkner. And Dark Cave. Does this lady have anything? Oh, I thought... Okay, never mind. Continuing on. So... our Pokemon are... I guess we might as well heal up before taking on Faulkner. Just to restore PP, if anything, because I'm pretty sure we won't even have to stop. We can just probably sweep through the entire gym without having to go back to the Pokemon Center or use any potions, is what I believe. But it really depends on what Faulkner has, because considering the gyms are randomized, he's not going to have the usual Pidgey and stuff that he usually has. So let's continue. And yeah, what is this down here? Is this just a normal house with nothing in it? I like to check the houses every once in a while, because sometimes they... Wait, what did he say? Oh, you have to have a badge or Pokemon disobey. Okay. I could collect Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Want to trade it for my Onix? I would, but I don't have Bellsprout. Alright, moving on. And plus, I believe it's randomized, so it probably wouldn't even be an Onix. It'd probably be something else. Maybe. Don't know if that trading stuff is randomized. I am not sure. Alright. This guy... Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, it's not like they're gonna have straight up flying types anyways, because it's randomized, buddy. Alright, trainer number 1 in Faulkner's gym is Ace Trainer Sonya, who has a mohawk. Holy... Whoa, Tyranitar. Oh god, I don't know if I can one-shot it. Oh, it doesn't affect him because he's dark. I forget. Oh, and he has a freaking dark type move. Fantastic. Looks like I'm switching out. No, actually, I can actually stay in and hit him with a tackle. No, not a freaking tail whip. Whoopsie. That's not what I meant to do. I'm just not doing well this battle. Alright. I don't know if I want to take the risk. I'll go ahead and switch into Heracross because he has full HP and he has more HP. So, since his defense is already down, should live a bite. Yeah, easily. Not very effective. Okay, well, so much for that dream of taking Faulkner's gym in one swoop. It's going to be a 3-hit KO with Horn Attack after -1 defense. Okay, that's not bad. Because this Tyranitar can't do anything to me. And Jeebus, though he actually took a while to level up. I figured Espeon would take longer to level up since it's already evolved. And Heracross has no evolution. But surprisingly, he took a lot longer to evolve. Or she actually. Jeebus is actually a girl and Sai is the guy. Which is weird because the Pokemon seem like they should be the opposite gender, but whatever. Alright, so we got past the first trainer and we're already having to walk back to the Pokemon Center. I haven't gotten running shoes. Was there something that I missed about getting running shoes somewhere? Because I don't have them. Maybe I was supposed to go to a certain house or something? I don't know. I'll look it up after the episode. I wonder how long have I been recording? I can't check without it popping up on the screen. So I'll just kind of go with the flow because I don't really have a limit on how long I should record. I'm just trying to... I was trying to get these episodes around half an hour, but if I'm not exactly accurate, that's not that big of a deal. Alright, moving on to the next trainer, now that that one actually almost killed Sai. Alright, hopefully this one doesn't have another dark type. Well, if he does, it's not really that big of a deal, because I can just switch into Jeebus and take it out fairly easily. This is... I think it's this computer, to be honest, that causes that static crackle noise. Because I don't get this on my home computer. Which I'm going back to in 2 more days from the day this is being recorded, and 1 more day from the day that this is going up on YouTube, because it's going up Tuesday. I'm gonna render it all out Monday night, but due to the new editing process taking so long, why is that popping up on my screen? Due to the new editing process taking a lot longer than the old process, which was literally record, cut out parts that I need to cut out, and just put the audio in there and make sure it's roughly matched up with the video and just done. I have to do that, plus go into my first editor, which is Camtasia Studio 7, because I haven't updated to 8 yet, because I've been too lazy to update it, but it's not really that big of a deal, because I know how to use 7, and it works fine for me. So I gotta go into 7, which I actually stopped using, but I have to go back to it now, because I'm going back to 7. Then I put in the video and the audio, line it all up, cut it, do all that jazz. Then I add in the sidebars, which is kind of difficult because with all the switches that could possibly happen, like I catch a new Pokemon, get a new badge, I have to switch out the different. Basically, every time something happens, the way I do it, because I don't really know what I'm doing with these yet, basically what I'm doing is every time something happens in the episode, I have to take a copy of the sidebar, which is, and add a new layer to it of another image, whether it be the check mark for a badge or another sprite for the Pokemon. I have to add that, and then once that's added, I have to render it in 720p. Then, because Camtasia Studio 7 doesn't render in 1080p, I have to render it in 720p and then put it in Microsoft Expression Encoder 4 Pro and re-render the video in 1080p, which rendering a video in 720p doesn't take nearly as long as it does in 1080p. So I have to basically spend double the time editing and rendering. Then I have to upload it, which with these episodes they take a decent chunk of time to upload because they're around 30 minutes long and YouTube has to take longer to process them and all that. So yeah, it's a lot harder to edit now, but it's kind of worth it because I do like the sidebars, how they look, and I think it will. Hopefully you guys like it as well. Like I said, they'll probably be replaced, but anyways, I've said that a million times now. Alright, Ranger Stacy sent out Tauros. Okay, I have no problem with the Tauros. I can probably one-shot that with a Confusion. And yep, I did. Alright, now as long as he doesn't have something really stupid for his second Pokemon. Miltank. Oh, God. Okay, might as well get Jeebus in there to get some experience. This thing is low level. It might not know Milk Drink yet because I don't know what level it learns that at, but I might actually be able to one-shot it with a Horn Attack. Okay, well, I'm good because it 2 shots and he just has Tackle apparently, or at least that's what he's used so far. He basically had a team of cows because he had Tauros, the bull Pokemon, and Miltank, the cow Pokemon. So that was actually a really interesting combination that the randomizer put together. Speaking of Miltank and Tauros, I saw an actually pretty interesting video. It was a Kanto University video, top 10 top 10 pre-evolutions for X and Y that they wanted to see, and one of them was basically like a Pokemon like Clamperl, where depending on its gender depends on which one it evolves into. Like it was like this little like cow Pokemon, and it was like just this little baby calf, and if it was female it evolved into Miltank, and if it was male it evolved into I'm not thinking at all, but okay, alright. And then if it was male, it evolves into Tauros. I just cannot talk today, sorry, I just tapped the speed button on accident, didn't even mean to do that. Alright, well, we have officially defeated the first gym. Oh, and we're getting a call from Professor Elm. Master B, we discovered some thing about the egg. My assistant is at Pokemon Center in Violet City. Could you talk to him? Click. I believe we are actually in Violet City, so yeah, we can. This is him, right? Professor Elm asked me to find you. He had another favor to ask. Would you take this Pokemon egg? Yes. that's basically a free Pokemon in the future that is going to take a lot of training, but that's fine because that gives us a third Pokemon that we could potentially use as a slave or as a actual fighting Pokemon, because as we all know, every team needs at least one HM slave, and so we might turn whatever this Pokemon turns out to be, because I think usually it's Togekiss, but with this, I think it might be random. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe the egg will probably be a random Pokemon, nothing particular. But I'm fine with that, because that gives us a better chance to get something good. Such as maybe I don't know, a Mew? That'd be nice. Get a freaking legendary out of an egg. That'd be amazing, actually. But, yeah, so we'll see what that egg turns out to be. And if it is just Togekiss, then I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, because Togekiss really isn't all that great, to be honest. Alright, let's go into Earl's Pokemon Academy. Okay. Alright. Yep, I know how berries work, sir. Okay. Sorry for Skype messages popping up at the bottom right corner of the screen. Oh, and sorry if my mouse is being recorded and is sitting on the screen as well. I'm just being very unprofessional, forgetting to turn my Skype off and forgetting to move my mouse away from the freaking screen. It keeps... Alright, well, the mouse that I'm using, unfortunately, like, the cord is like really short for some reason. And so my hard drive's not even that far away. Like my tower, I mean, isn't really that far away, but yet for some odd reason it like is like stretching it out a little bit. Like the cord is kind of stretched, so it's like it like make it like if I push it out too far like towards me, then it like I keep saying like a lot, like. Alright, but it slides itself and sometimes falls off my desk, so that's why that's happening. So sorry about the unprofessional act that I'm doing, I guess you could say. But yeah, just sorry for that. So I guess we can actually wrap the episode up here now that we got a badge. Our first badge, guys. We didn't actually fail this time around. Wait, is this a new route over here? Because if it is this a new route? Route 36. Oh, there's Sudowoodo tree. Oh, that was kind of a spoiler. But that tree is a Sudowoodo, which actually, since this is randomized, it might not be a Sudowoodo. But, yeah, you gotta go to a different city and get some kind of spray bottle from a flower shop or something like that, if I remember right. Alright, so we need to wrap this episode up here, guys. I'll probably actually record more of this tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe. And yeah, so that's about it. For once, we're not actually failing. And tell me in the comments if you like what I've done with the sidebars, because if you do, I'll keep them on. If you don't, I'll take them off. But they will probably get replaced eventually either way. So that's about it for this episode, and see you guys later. Peace.